Hi, I'm Kevin Lynch, CTO at Adobe. We just announced a partnership called the Open Screen Project, and what we're looking to accomplish here is enabling developers and designers to create content and applications and deploy those across not only PCs all over the world, but also deploy them across a wide variety of devices in a consistent way. Right now, when you look at the experience across this wide variety of different devices, it's a very inconsistent experience. It's very hard to deploy content and applications to these devices. It's hard in some ways to even get your content onto these devices. And we'd really like to help change that for the users around the world and for you, so that you can actually bring all your great work to all these different devices in addition to personal computers. So the Open Screen Project is something that one company can't really accomplish on its own, and Adobe is working in conjunction with an array of great partners around the PC and device ecosystem to really make this happen for all of you. And some of the things that Adobe is doing to contribute to this mission are some big changes in how we make the client technology available. First of all, we're making the technology free for inclusion on devices. The next major release of Flash and Air for devices will be available with no royalty, so they can be freely distributed across devices, which we hope will lead to much wider adoption of the technologies across devices. The Flash file format called SWIFT is something that we've been publishing since 1998, and we actually have had a license agreement around that format, and we're now removing that license restriction, so you can use the SWIFT format in any way that you wish. We're also publishing the protocols that are used to interact with the Flash player, things like AMF and the FlashCast protocol. And we're making the porting APIs for bringing the Flash player to a device openly published and available to you with a reference implementation as well, so you can very easily take this technology and embed it in a device. Our partners are also making some great contributions to making this mission succeed. And for example, in the device area, making sure that these runtimes actually stay fresh and are updatable. When we deploy technology across devices today, it gets burned into a ROM and it may not be very updatable for you, and so it introduces incompatibility over time. Even if it's the same technology, new versions of it introduce incompatibilities. And so making that technology updatable, like it is in the PC world today, is something that we're really looking to accomplish here together, and it will require cooperation across a lot of people in the ecosystem to make that actually happen. But I think it will be critical to the success in terms of keeping the ecosystem a very consistent environment for all of you. At Adobe, we've already aligned ourselves around the Open Screen Project, and we've actually organized our engineering teams to combine the mobile efforts and the PC efforts into unified engineering teams. So the same engineering team working on Flash Player is actually targeting personal computers and smartphones. And with the Air project, we also have an integrated team that's focused on Air for PCs and devices. And so what we're going to see here is a much more consistent deployment of client technologies across PCs and devices, and also the level of capability of the technology in the device world will be equivalent to what we're seeing on PCs today. You'll see us bringing, for example, the new virtual machine, including ActionScript 3, the ability to use the Flex framework to target both mobile and personal computers, and be able to use the tools that you're using already, like Creative Suite, Flex Builder, and new tools to actually create these experiences in a very integrated fashion across all these different environments. So we're really hopeful that we'll be able to create a great runtime experience for all of you and enable you to actually produce these applications and this content in a really productive manner and help really transform the experience for end users around the world using this variety of different screens. If you'd like to learn more about the Open Screen Project, you can go to adobe.com